What is up, movie maniacs? And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Flame here, ready to dive headfirst into the animated abyss of pure speculation and concrete rumor. We're talking about the biggest animated sequels, reboots, and long-awaited remakes coming from two titans of the industry, Pixar and Illumination. Forget everything you thought you knew about your favorite childhood classics, because the future slate starting next year is absolutely packed with productions that have the entire internet buzzing. From alleged plot leaks to dream cast additions that will melt your brain. Get ready for a tidal wave of hype, because the fan theories alone are enough to break the internet. And we're just scratching the surface of what the production teams have been secretly cooking up in their animation labs. The sheer anticipation surrounding the official confirmation of Toy Story 5 is almost impossible to quantify, and it dominates every conversation about upcoming animated features. After the emotional closure that Toy Story 4 seemingly provided, the news of a fifth installment instantly sparked fierce debates among the fanbase. Is it necessary, or is a calculated risk to continue a perfect legacy? The fear is that the creative well may have run dry. But the counter-argument is that this studio has never failed to deliver a truly emotionally resonant narrative that justifies its own existence. There are whispers of a narrative that brings back some long-lost characters, not just in cameos, but in pivotal, emotional roles that could redefine the entire structure of the franchise, potentially exploring the full life cycle of a toy from a completely new perspective. Fan expectation is incredibly high, demanding a story that not only validates this continuation, but also delivers the kind of emotional gut punch that Pixar is famous for. And anything less will be seen as an immediate failure by the core audience. Rumors have been swirling since the initial announcement, suggesting a radical departure from the previous films, possibly focusing entirely on a new generation of toys and expanding the universe beyond the traditional owner relationship we have come to know and love. We are hearing strong buzz about the exploration of the lost and found sector of the toy world, a massive underground network where forgotten or damaged toys form their own complex society, complete with intense politics and a surprisingly dark internal hierarchy. This new direction is said to be much more action-heavy, positioning Woody and Buzz as elder statesmen or even legends in this hidden society, forced to mentor a new group of heroes while navigating a dangerous new landscape. The sheer marketability of this property ensures a massive budget, and the speculation about the lead voice actors is a daily frenzy online, with constant reports of contract negotiations and potential shifts in creative leadership behind the scenes. One particularly persistent fan theory, which has gained enormous traction across all social media platforms, suggests that the plot will involve a mission to save Bonnie's family from a looming financial crisis, forcing the toys to undertake a huge, dangerous heist inside a massive, heavily guarded collector's warehouse. This high-stakes concept would inject a thrilling, almost cinematic espionage feel into the traditionally heartwarming series, giving the veteran characters a chance to use their unique skills in surprising new ways. The creative team is reportedly wrestling with how to handle the inevitable passage of time and the emotional impact it has on the toy's sense of purpose, ensuring the film remains grounded in the themes of friendship and loyalty that are the bedrock of the franchise. It's a tightrope walk for the creators, balancing the need for fresh excitement with the sacred duty to protect one of cinema's most beloved legacies. The production studio has been keeping an incredibly tight lid on any real details, strategically leaking only the most minor tidbits to keep the hype meter buried in the red zone, which only fuels the flames of speculation further among the most dedicated fans. We know that the return of key animators and writers from the original run has been a huge boost of confidence for the community, but the lack of an official synopsis has led to 1,000 different plot concepts being debated daily in forums and comment sections. The pressure to deliver a story that not only justifies a fifth installment, but also sets up the franchise for another 2 decades is massive, making this one of the riskiest, yet most exciting productions on the entire animated calendar. This is the kind of project that defines the genre, and we all have our eyes glued to every single rumor. The biggest speculation revolves around the potential introduction of an advanced, possibly sentient AI toy that challenges the very notion of what a toy truly is, forcing Woody and the gang to confront their own analog existence in a rapidly digitizing world. This philosophical angle would give the film a necessary depth, elevating it beyond a simple adventure story and cementing its place as a crucial piece of modern commentary. Moving on to the deeply emotional and universally loved world of Inside Out, the 3rd chapter is already generating the kind of powerful, existential fan hype that only a film about feelings can achieve. The primary discussion points revolve around what new, complex emotions will be introduced into the control center as Riley navigates the intricate and often terrifying landscape of early adulthood and the immense psychological weight that comes with it, forcing a major overhaul of the entire operational system. Insiders suggest that the film will grapple with much heavier topics than the first 2, potentially introducing abstract concepts like cynicism, nostalgia, or even the devastating power of existential dread as core personality elements that complicate Riley's decisions and interactions. The expectation is that these new emotions will not be easily integrated, leading to internal conflict and power struggles within the headquarters that mirror Riley's own external struggles to find her place in the world. There's a persistent rumor that the film will feature a massive emotional breakdown of the headquarters itself, triggered by a significant life event, perhaps a painful breakup, a massive career failure, or a sudden loss, forcing joy and sadness to venture out into the deeper, uncharted regions of Riley's subconscious. They will reportedly face off against repressed memories, forgotten core beliefs, and the literal manifestation of burnout, creating a visually stunning and emotionally draining obstacle course they must overcome to restore mental stability. The challenge for the filmmakers is maintaining the accessible, heartwarming tone while tackling such intricate mental health issues, a delicate balance that fans are eager to see them attempt, and the pressure is certainly on to deliver a truly groundbreaking and emotionally mature narrative. The sheer creativity in depicting abstract mental landscapes is what draws the audience in, and the anticipation for the new visually stunning environments and character designs, especially the rumored cynicism character, is palpable throughout every corner of the internet. Fan communities are also intensely focused on the potential return of the beloved, almost universally mourned Bing Bong, perhaps in a brief, poignant moment within the subconscious, or as a recurring figure in the Dream Productions department, representing a lingering connection to childhood innocence. This possibility alone has generated countless emotional response videos and fan art, underscoring the deep connection audiences have with the themes of loss and transition that the first film so masterfully explored. Many fans are hoping for a scene that finally explores the inner workings of an adult brain's abstract thought sector, perhaps a terrifying, logic-defying space where concepts and theories exist without concrete form, pushing the visual boundaries of animation. The official word is incredibly sparse, which, as usual, simply invites 1,000 more speculative theories, including the idea that the film's climax will involve a desperate attempt to delete a traumatic core memory that is actively sabotaging Riley's future happiness. The studio has a clear mandate to elevate the conversation around mental health, and Inside Out 3 is poised to be their most profound and insightful exploration of the human mind, yet a true cinematic event. The anticipation is a testament to the franchise's power to make us feel deeply about our own inner lives, promising a beautiful, heartbreaking, and ultimately uplifting journey into the soul. Now, let's talk about the absolute fan-fueled fever dream that is the proposed Monsters Incorporated. Scarers University, a hypothetical reboot that would take the Illumination-like style and bring it to this classic Pixar IP with a terrifying twist. Forget the lighthearted hijinks. The rumor mill suggests this project would reimagine the entire concept with a darker, more mature tone, exploring the competitive and often cutthroat world of monster academia and the terrifying power dynamics at play in a prequel setting. The initial concept for this rumored reboot is focusing on the golden age of scarers, before the shift to laugh power, depicting a dangerous energy crisis that forces the university to push its students to unimaginable, morally questionable limits. The expectation is that this film would focus on a young, ambitious Sully and a nerdy, determined Mike Wazowski struggling to make it through the brutal curriculum, facing ruthless rivals and a demanding faculty that judges based on pure scare power alone, creating a high-stakes, almost thriller-like atmosphere. The curriculum itself is said to be incredibly dangerous, featuring live scare tests that involve real, unsupervised human children, an element that would inject a morally ambiguous darkness into the series that fans are both excited and apprehensive about seeing. There's an ongoing online debate about whether the film should adopt a photorealistic animation style, leaning into the horror elements of the monster world, or stick to the classic, stylized look that made the original a masterpiece, with many hoping for a visual blend of both. Fans are clamoring for the return of beloved minor characters and the exploration of the hidden lore of Monstropolis, demanding a film that respects the established continuity while offering a fresh, high-stakes narrative that genuinely raises the emotional tension to almost unbearable levels. One major leak suggested a plot where a rogue monster professor is experimenting with a forbidden type of energy, threatening to expose the entire monster world to humanity, forcing Mike and Sully to team up to stop him before graduation. The creative freedom of a hypothetical reboot allows for the exploration of topics like institutional corruption and the high cost of fear energy, themes that would resonate deeply with a more adult audience. If this project were to ever move forward, the sheer wave of fan excitement would guarantee a monstrous opening weekend, a testament to the enduring power of the original concept and the endless possibilities for a darker, deeper dive into the world behind the closet door. It represents a chance to redefine the franchise, appealing to the original fanbase's nostalgia, while also grabbing a new generation with a grittier, more complex version of the beloved characters. The sheer potential for an intense, character-driven narrative in this dark, academic setting has the community absolutely buzzing. This next wave of animated storytelling is shaping up to be one of the most exciting we have ever seen in the history of cinema, promising to redefine what a sequel or a remake can truly be, moving beyond simple rehashes of old ideas into territory that is emotionally complex and visually stunning. Whether they are continuing a perfect story or taking a massive risk on a beloved classic, the studios are banking on nostalgia and high-stakes narratives to capture the imaginations of both longtime fans and a brand new generation with tales that resonate across all ages. The animated world is about to get a whole lot bigger, bolder, and significantly more emotional, guaranteeing that the box office will be dominated by these highly anticipated returns. And that is going to wrap up this massive hype session. Which one of these sequels and reboots has you absolutely losing your mind with anticipation? Let me know your craziest theories in the comments section below. Smash that like button if you are ready for this animated revolution. And of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of the breaking news, deep dives, or exclusive scoops right here on Nerd Flame.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.